Hey guys, this is Mr. 250. Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft SMP. And just taking a little look around our town. You might notice a few different things. Well, first off, I didn't make this big tower, someone else did, and I need to figure out who did so we can get them banned, or at least a warning, something. Because this is unacceptable, having this huge tower up. But since it's already up here, I figured I might as well use it for a video of mine. So this is the town from way up high. This is even higher than Narvik's house, which I showed off in a video once. And this is above the old world height limit, as you can see by we're above the clouds. So, anyway, let me give you a couple viewpoints. That's right there is Jiggy's job house. This is the center of town, or it wouldn't really be the center of town anymore, but it would be like the town square center. Yes, Console, thank you for telling us all about the griefing. There's my house, there's Mindbrew's house. Yeah, Mindbrew, I said it right. I'm actually getting it right now. There's Jiggy's house and Arvik's house. So, you kind of see where we're at. And the old town wall used to be just a little past Jiggy's house, about right here. And, me and Jiggy were both thinking that it was a bit too small, so we expanded it from here. We chopped it all off and expanded it out a bit. And so now we have some more building area, because people keep on building way too close. Like, they're not even building on plots anymore. They're just finding empty spots, and it's turning our very nice sort of, like, empty-ish... Like, it wasn't an empty town, but it was, like, a roomy town. It's making it really cramped, especially over there in the residence area. So, we might have to get them to move around a bit. Which is kind of annoying. And, like, here, let me see if I can have enough accuracy to hit this. So, if you see this big tower house that I landed next to. Yeah, okay, see this big tower house? I'm tired of people building stuff like this. It doesn't quite fit in with the theme. Like, we're supposed to have an older town type of theme. It's a lot of cobblestone and wood, and he does have cobblestone and wood, but that's like a skyscraper-ish thing, and it doesn't quite match up either. It's got some stuff on the top, and... See, this is a bit nicer. But it's just like it's going unregulated. These houses are getting too compacted together. For example, this is Jiggy's little entrance to his house. But right here someone decided to build a house, like, in his mountain. So the whole town's getting really annoying. Thought I'd say that. Hopefully we can get people to move out a bit and build a bit closer to the town design. Die. This is a bit of a collaboration video. There hasn't been anything new built, and most people are scared to build anything real big soon because we might be getting a brand new map. So no one wants to sink too much time into a big project. The reason I'm sinking so much time into my town is, towns are going to be saved, but not the chests, so, like, if I go and finish my town, and I get it accepted as a town, then I could actually keep it. So all that work I put into it can actually be saved if I get it together fast enough, I think, before the new update. And that's what I'm hoping on. I'm not 100% sure if I'll get there. But the good thing is now Eldercraft has been expanded out. We now have this empty area, and it's a little weird. It's got sort of a hill here that I don't know if anything's in it, and it's got an archway here, a big steep drop off here. So it might need a bit of terraforming, or what I think would be a good idea is you could use it in a way that, like, you could be creative with it and make a really neat house inside of, like, a hill or a cave or something. So I think instead of terraforming it flat, people should try to use what they have. And maybe we could use this flat section for something. I actually have an idea. I'm going to ask about it soon. But Yeah. Well, here, I'll just say it on camera, because I'm going to ask about it by the time this episode comes out. So I want to know if maybe I can dig out from here. Maybe not this far. Maybe from here around. I want to see if I can set up an ice rink, since we have all the snow all the time. So maybe like a big loop like I'm running right now could all just be full of water and be like an ice rink or something. I don't know. It's just an idea. It's not really anything that big. Jeez, look at all these people's houses. What is this? Whose is this? McGregor. Okay. This is weird. And Enderman has access to that as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess up your potion stuffs. Let's put those back. Sorry, McGregor. Anyway. So, yeah, we might need to get people to clean up their house styles a little bit. A lot of them don't quite match the whole style, and someone nabbed a bookcase. Is this what I think it is? Hold on, let me check something. I think, unless I'm mistaken, let me try something really quick. Nope. I think someone nabbed his thing. Okay, and I guess this is a storage area. Oh yeah, to anyone watching, if he reports this thing missing, I just put that there and removed that, so if I get pulled up in the logs of people who edited that block, I didn't actually steal it. I was just testing out something to see. I wanted to see if that was a bud switch type of one. I saw somebody made this really cool invention where you could put down a, well, you could put down any block, really. That's why I tried it with a lapis block. But you could put down a enchanting table, and it instantly pops out all the bookcases, and so it's like a bud switch hidden enchanting table. It's pretty neat. So, for anyone wondering, I didn't do anything about that. Mr. Man's beautiful block shop. Yeah, but our town's been getting filled up almost to the point that it started to, you know, get too full and it's bursting. Like, this right here, that needs to be covered up with some stone to go with the rest of this. I don't know, I just... The thing that's killing me more than anything, it's not that people are building all these different things. Like, I understand. Someone might want to go and... What is this? Mr. Man. Mr. Man, you cannot have two shops. The thing that's killing me, though, is that, like, I don't mind people exploring different designs, you know, because a lot of these designs are matching in with the designs that we allow them. It's just everyone seems so careless. Like I put a lot, like, whenever I'm building something, I put a lot of work into what I'm doing. I'm trying to make something that looks good, something that is functional, you know, the works. And I just hate it whenever, when people go and, like, for example, let me show it off. I never showed it off on camera. Now I'm gonna be lost, so... I can't type while I'm being shot at. Okay. So the inn over here, right? We had, well, I had, like, set up some of this in here, and most of it's the same as it was. And I set up the staircase. And it works very nicely. Go up to here, it's flat, turn, go up to here. And you get to your 3 rooms. They asked, hey, can we make a second floor? I said, if you can do a good job with it, I don't mind. And they went and did that, which I was totally fine with. And then I came back and I fixed it, by the way. I found, like, they had this stair that's right here that's facing in this direction. They had it plastered against the wall. So you could still walk on it, but you kind of, it was really awkward. Like, who puts a stair directly against a wall like that? And then they had it, like, you had to, like, hop up here. Like, it just didn't work. And That's the thing that annoys me, is when they don't put any thought into how, like, the aesthetics look. Like, I fixed it so that there's a block here, and then you walk up the stairs, there's a block here, and then you walk up here. So, that's the thing that annoys me, is when people don't put any thoughts into aesthetics like that. And I don't mind. Like, who did this? What the heck is this? No. Like, people are griefing the place to death. Oh, did you move, Jiggy? Hello there. Yeah, but anyway, that's all about I had to say here. When I come back with some more stuff, I will show off that. So, see you guys in a second. I guess if I'm ranting, I might as well keep going. So, there's like people are digging holes in these walls and stuff. Like, it's terrible. The griefing's really bad in some spots. Like, I know I'm sort of setting myself up for it, putting my diamond out here. Like, I had 2 diamond. I had a diamond here and a diamond here. They left that one alone, but they grabbed this one, and I think I had a piece of iron ore up here, and they grabbed that, which is kind of odd. And it's, like, just griefing galore. I mean, somebody's talking about griefing every day, and... Whew. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I really am. Like, you know, there's just so much griefing, or if it's not griefing, it's just carelessness. Like, I know some of it might not be griefing, it's someone building a new house, but they're not asking the person right next to them if they can, you know, take down some of their wall, or whatever, you know, that type of thing. Let me see if this ever got fixed. Okay, why are you here? Okay, so there's supposed to be redstone going along here, and going back to here to these lights, but there's not. Someone griefed that. Okay, see, this is the redstone that's here. Oh no, that's the redstone for the water. They left that alone. And, like, someone dug out a bunch back here. I don't know why it keeps getting dug out. Dug out here, too. Well, that might be Enderman. Maybe. But I know the redstone wire's not Enderman. It can't be. Someone dug that out. And someone stole all of the mushrooms. So that's got griefed. Which, I mean, is to be expected on any server. I just feel like there... Oh, and somebody griefed this. I just feel like there would be less people griefing, or at least the ones that do would be caught faster, but they don't. I mean, they do get caught eventually. They always get caught. Because somebody can't take it and they go and tell them out, and that's, you know, what you're supposed to do. Like, there's a random block of glowstone here. Someone dug a hole over here. Don't know how that happened. Let's see, I think this was... Yeah, this was flatland. I put that there. People are planting trees everywhere. Florian 95's mine. It's just everyone's building really close to town. They're... Like, I know outside of town, it's kind of free reign, but it... Still, come on, people, like... Don't build random crap outside the town. Does this even have a purpose? Yeah, I'll just take that out. Okay, yeah, trees. I don't mind the trees if they're spread out, but somebody's, like, making a really dense forest in this one spot. They're digging out over here. That's all I really want, is I just want people to slow down on the griefing enough for us to continue living our lives without being constantly plagued by griefing. The good news here, let me switch over to some good news so I don't sound like such an annoying person. Some of the good news is that even though a lot of this place got griefed to pieces, or it's just gotten poorly built, a lot of, like, the upper town over here, that's the raised part of the upper town, a lot of it's been left alone. So, like my house, I haven't really had anything happen to it. It's more public areas that aren't part of the upper area. Oh yeah, this is Enderman's church. Why do you have a... Oh, it's supposed to be a baptism pool? Okay. And I guess these are supposed to be pews. I don't know, I think you should do a little more lighting up there, Enderman, if you're gonna go with this. There we go, that's better. Okay, yeah. But... Ooh, what's this? Some underwater area. I don't know what this is or who built it. And the other annoying thing, Enderman, I'm sorry, but you keep on letting people into the town, and, you know, we're fine with letting people into the town, but, like, they're not even building plots anymore. Like, this was Jiggy's, you know, tower here, and we have... Oh, it looks like you set this up. Totoi. Yeah. They're just building into places. And I think a little regulation would be good. That's all I'm going to say about it. I guess I'll show you the progress on my town. Let's go there. Just so you guys know... Whoops. So you guys know where the town is, I suppose I'll give you a little tour. So when you go to the town of Great Bay, because that's the closest warp, you can... Oh, that's Jim. Hello, Jim. When you go to the town of Great Bay, you can run through the town and exit out the backside. And that will get you within about a 1.5-minute run from where my town will be. Which, it's funny, a lot of the towns are a lot closer than you think. Like, right over the mountain, you'll find another town or something. It's really weird. But a lot of people, you know, whoa, big text. A lot of people go and build towns near other towns. Not because they want to, but because we're limited on map size. Like, you kind of have to build a town where no one else has built yet. Because you can't really just go and destroy somebody's house or build over their house or whatever. So you have to find a spot that no one's built. And second off, if you plan on doing any real work there, because you won't have a warp there, you want to warp to a town that already has a warp. So you end up building within close proximity of a town. And so, if I do a little jog through the place, I think there's enough light here for you guys to see. Usually it's only whenever it's like light level 0 you guys can't see. If it's, let's see, what am I at? Forget how to check your light level. If I put a torch down, one of them should change. Oh, BL must be light level? That's weird. This isn't total darkness, we have moonlight. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, we should have some light now then, right? BL, yes. You guys should be able to see. Add who? What are we adding? Sorry, total distraction. I haven't seen Jiggy on the server in a while. He's been busy with stuff, but we're going to be able to get, hopefully soon, we're going to be able to start our map together. We're going, me, Jiggy, and Mind Brew, if we can all get together for an afternoon for, like, I don't know, 6 hours or something. We might power through a map, or... I doubt it'll take 6 hours. I'm pretty sure it'll take more, close to 12. So it might be like a couple tries. So we might have to like stop for a day and then keep going. But we'll keep going on that. He's not quite done with being busy. I'll be busy starting the 2nd or something and not being able to do anything. but that's like 2 weeks from now. Hopefully he should be done like in a week from now, so maybe we'll have enough time then to do it if we can get Mine Brew together and do our map together. So this is the storage room. I think it's a bit more expanded than the last time we were here. I was using this to convert cobblestone to stone. We have our sand over here, which will be necessary for people who are building. We have dirt over here, and dirt's always good. We have delicious, delicious spider eyes. We have Mine Brew's 2 containers. Here's my secret container. It has some diamonds, redstone, iron, lots of coal, tons of iron. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8. Fridge, which has delicious food in it. That I'll be taking some. Piggy. We have our farm that keeps us sustained while we're working here. This is the pig area that Cat Paws graciously spent a little while breeding them for us. It'll be really nice to have, in my town, have some pigs already, instead of having to only use chickens, because chickens are the most easily transportable mob. You just get an egg, you get a couple stacks of eggs, and you throw them down, and you'll get 5 chickens, 10 chickens. So they're transportable easy, but pigs would be difficult to get, but they're a bit nicer to eat in terms of food. Cows would be the best, but I don't feel like hurting any, although I might. Okay, so to what I'm doing now. This is where we're at, according to Mine Brew's depth tracker. Mine Brew's depth tracker. Log is 10 blocks, so that's 10 blocks, and we are now down to here. We are almost at 20 blocks. We're probably at like 18. And I got bored of digging in layers, so for a short while I dug just straight down. If I'm doing a big task, I'll get bored doing it one way, so I'll try to devise a strategy to do it another way. Sometimes it makes it a little more interesting. So that's what I've been doing. I've been shaving off layers, and then I got bored, and I started going straight down, and that's how deep we're going everywhere. I don't believe I showed off the locker system for the Enderman farm, so let me warp there. Okay, so when you warp to Ravenholm, to get to the Enderman farm, you go over here, and I've already showed this off before, but I figure since I'm showing off how to get to everything, I might as well show this off. Go in this general direction. People keep putting up snow blocks. I guess they're markers, but I've traveled this path probably 30 times, so I know exactly where to go. But people keep on putting up snow blocks and torches. At one point there was a big like trail of cobblestone, like that, and I removed it. I'm tired of people sticking stuff up around here. Like the griefing. The griefing's worse in places that have been abandoned. Like if someone makes a public house, like a public area, but it isn't technically theirs, so they don't monitor it, it'll get griefed to pieces. Like this is a public house, and I'm really worried about it. This is Kura's ugly save point house. It's just has a bed and has some free supplies. I shoved in a lot of spider eyes for people who may want them. And it has some food, which somebody didn't replant. That's the other thing. Kills me. Kills me so much. Like, it isn't... Like, honestly, it's the difference between being a complete jerk and being a decent person is taking the 20 seconds that it would take to go and do this. And I don't have any bones. I was gonna try to see if I could get more seeds. I don't even have enough seeds to cover this. Okay. I don't need the wheat anyway. So, here's the end. And somebody, for some reason, decided it would be funny to take this block. Because it's funny to take one block of anything, obviously. People do it all the time. Hope nobody's griefed this. I haven't checked it in 4 days, and that's reason enough to believe that somebody might have griefed something. So, let's take a look. I find these things they stay mostly full. What people will do is they'll do this. They'll pull out like 4 stacks for like personal use, like just to keep in their hotbar. And they, oh, that one's a bit more empty. They generally pull out like 1 to 4 at a time. And, yeah. Okay, let's hopefully not get too laggy. I'm getting 20 frames a second right now. It's because you have to render so much distance. There's no blocks blocking anything right now. I'm staring into a complete void. Okay, so, Enderman Farm, I believe, is working correctly. Yeah, it appears to be working correctly. Dang it, who did this? Seriously, stop building weird crap out here. Like, I worked so hard to make this thing nice. And then people go and do stuff like this. Okay, let's block off this water. And we don't need a pathway leading out here that's covered in water. That has no purpose. Use your brains, people. Oh, that's going to be a mess to clean up. I'm going to leave it for now, and keep going on to the tour. But seriously, people, stop doing dumb crap. We had water pouring in between these slots. It made a nice little thing that you could swim through. Okay, so, since my last video, I don't think I showed it off last time. There were a bunch of chests over here and stuff, and it was starting to get in the way. Like, you didn't have these 2 block gap, you only had a 1 block gap, and you kept getting hit. So I figured, why not give people a storage area? So I made a locker system, and the locker system is just you find an empty chest, and then you place a sign on it. Like, for example, right here I have my locked chest here, and you're allowed to use it for anything you'd like. It's good for, let's say, for people who are really bad with dying. They could take off all their diamond armor, take off their diamond picks, and throw them in there, and then get out there, and if they didn't die, then they'd do okay. Barrel roll, you have 2 chests. I left you a sign telling you can only have 1. So, it's actually caught on quite well, surprisingly. It looks like there's a lot of people I recognize that are grabbing chests, and all the ones that aren't grabbed are full of ender pearls. Which, I will admit, I am definitely using some of them. Okay, I don't mind if multiple people, like I saw Iced Adams had a chest over there. I don't mind if multiple people use, like, a chest, as long as, like, this is an Iced Adams chest. This is Tiger's chest that they're sharing with Iced Adams, and this is, hate this guy's name, and he's sharing it with Dark Golem and Braydon. So that's his chest, and I don't mind people sharing chests with other people. But it's actually caught on quite well, because everyone wants storage over here, and it was getting ridiculous how many chests we were getting. So, that's nice. Who did this? They only warp in here if they have, like, reason to, and because they're all 1 hit when we hit them, they're not going to teleport away. Just keep this torch in here and we'll be fine. The other thing that annoys me is when people break torches in here and they don't replace them. It looks like people are either not hitting them or they're doing a good job of replacing them now. But I came in one day and there was like 3 torches and there was like 20 Endermen just running around that had full health. And that was annoying. That being said, this works fantastically still. This Enderman farm, it looks like it has not been overly changed to the point that it doesn't work anymore. So I'm happy about that, because I put a lot of resources into this. There's probably, I don't know, maybe, I'll say 5 stacks of pistons sitting up there with my name on them. 5, or no, probably 10 stacks of redstone torches, 5 stacks of pressure pads. You know, just the basics, basically. So I'm glad no one's messed with up there too much, because griefers generally don't want to do a lot of work, and you can't reach that with an ender pearl. You actually have to build all the way up there, and it's fairly risky, so no one really messes with it too much, which is good. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to leave you guys off. Sorry for the whiny sounding video. I don't want to sound like that normally, and to anyone who's heard this, if I've, like, you know, said something bad about your house, I guess, sorry. I don't mean to disregard what you're building. If you put a lot of work into it, that's good, but you need to follow some town rules. You need to, like, follow the town guide that we have for, what materials it should be made out of. We're going for more of an older town type of style here. I'll never trust YouTubers again. I'm a YouTuber. Why you no trust the YouTubes? Yeah, but sorry if I, you know, dissed anybody's house. Just get it back into shape and don't build ugly things. Yeah, but they lies to me, I don't lies. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the slightly less than great episode. I'll come up with something better next time. I just wanted to show off the server and give you that little update that we're getting a new map, probably. It's most likely Zeldathon's coming up, so I don't see any of these Minecraft events coming up. And not for a while, anyway. And hopefully, I'll get my town built, and it'll be completed as a town before they go to the new thing and don't bring my town to the new map. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!